Okay, mic test. 1 2 1 2. Okay, good. Everything's working properly. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, thank you everybody for joining me today. And we are in the main screen of a game called Paragon. This is a popular game being developed by Epic Games. It's a MOBA style game. It stands for... let me think. It stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Action Game. It's really similar in style to games like League of Legends, Smite, games of that nature. Except with Paragon, it's centered from a third-person view instead of an orthographic or like overhead view. So I wanted to start broadcasting this game because I had put it down for a while, but I decided to pick it up again because they made some changes to the game recently. Some really hardcore changes to like the core of the game, and I'll go through with you real quick just to kind of show you some of the stuff that I have set up. We'll get into some gameplay and we'll see what the game's like, and I've already had time to kind of get used to it. That way when I go ahead and go over this stuff with you, I'm not taking up too much of your time. So up here we got our menu. Most of the stuff concerning our heroes that we play as is going to be in the collection menu. It used to be a little different. And the main hero I play as is Countess. Now, I like Countess because she's very fast. She's a melee-centered character. She's got a lot of control abilities, and she's got a lot of cool stuff that you can use to maintain control of the battlefield. She's a really good character for hitting people when they're not looking in your direction or when they're not expecting you. If we hit one of these, or we'll just hit R1, we'll go over to the abilities. And you can go back and read these. I'm not going to take too much time, but you have like your basic melee attack. You have Blade Siphon, which allows you to steal health from enemies when you last hit them, or meaning that you score a killing blow with that particular skill. Shadow Slip, that lets you teleport a short distance and hit enemies with a damaging attack, and it slows them down for a little bit too. So it's a good way to keep enemies in range and keep them from getting away from you so fast. Dark Tide, this is just a straight damage spell. It goes out in a cone in front of you, and I'll be demonstrating all of these. And last but not least is Feast. This one's very short range, but it locks you and an enemy down and stops you while she does her attack. And pretty much they just stare at you while you just feast on them. It's a really nice spell because it stuns them. And it stops them, let's see here, for 0.75 seconds. The only thing about this, it's not a channeled spell, but because it forces you to stop while you're doing the attack, there is a brief moment when it can be interrupted, so you have to be careful with it. I've had it happen to me, and players that are skilled at doing that kind of thing can weasel out of it, so you have to be really careful with it. And then you got over here, you know, you can have different skins for it, which I haven't purchased any, but these are some of the default ones, but I like to use the original. I'm kind of old school. And now the way they've got it organized now is the way you equip equipment, things like that. The equipment themselves are organized onto these cards. So, you know, you'll look here, say for example, you know, this one's a rejuvenator, the right, a description. So, you know, you gain health and mana for 10 seconds. You know, you have these different ones, and you'll see up in this corner here, it says that it costs 200 of these. This is just gold. gold is the in-game like card currency that you use during battles now. It used to be amber. You would kill enemies and collect amber from them. The only thing about that, one of the things that they changed, because with amber, the way it worked, it was tied to your team and not an individual thing. So if one team member for some reason isn't contributing or gaining amber, it affects the entire team because everyone on the team has the same amber count. And, you know, amber determines your card level, your ability to equip things and stuff like that. Now it goes off gold and it's just done individually. So, you know, if somebody else isn't contributing, it doesn't affect your gold count, which I think is a really nice change. And some cards here, you'll notice that they have different symbols here. These just happen to cost gold to equip. Now, these are consumables, as you'll see on the right, so it unequips when you use it. And that's also one of the things that they changed too, because the way cards used to work, once you equip them, they would be discarded if you unequip them. Now you can equip and unequip cards at will. You don't lose the cards. It doesn't change your card power or your gold count or anything like that. Except for when you equip the card, you know, you have to pay money for these. Now these, you'll see these different symbols. These actually match up to the ones up here. And these are different orders that you have for your cards. So the way these used to work is you had different orders, but they didn't work the same way before. And now they've separated the cards into different play styles. So, you know, growth is going to be more about strength, gaining life, things like that. Knowledge, order, death, chaos, you know, all that stuff. And, you know, you can look that stuff up online. I don't want to take up too much of your time going into it, but you'll see the costs here. You know, this one costs 1 here. These don't actually, you know what? These don't go off your order. These go off your attributes in game. I have to take that back. So your attributes in game are going to be knowledge, which is this one, vitality, and agility, which is going to be the first one that you see. You know, agility, you know, when you level them up while you're playing the game, you know, you put points into them by spending gold, and it's going to increase your character stats. And besides increasing your stats, it allows you to enable gems that you have set up on your deck, as well as equip more powerful cards, which I'll actually go into one of my decks that I have created here and show you. The one that I use the most is Death and Chaos. You can put a custom name on it, which I actually made mine kind of long. That way I can tell at a glance what each deck's for, what each deck does. You'll also notice I have, you know, 13 for A, which is agility, and 4 for V, which is vitality, that kind of thing. That tells me, okay, if I use this deck, what is the maximum amount of agility I'm going to need to equip a card with this deck? And that kind of tells me at a glance what I need to be putting points into playing a particular deck. Like, you know, this one, my most expensive cards are actually pretty spread out in this one. You know, this one, these two, my agility, are really expensive, but you know, they're kind of distributed differently. So if we go into this one, you press triangle to edit. First thing it's going to do is ask you to choose 2 affinities. In this one I chose Death and Chaos, which you can see here, you can see here the playstyle, each affinity centered around, you know, supportive, tactical, defensive, that kind of thing. And then here you pick your cards. And here it's just a matter of going through and seeing what everything does, and just kind of tailoring that to how you play and how you want your character to perform. It's really a lot of trial and error, and it took me about 30 minutes to put this deck together and get it the way I wanted it. You know, and you see all these have different costs and things like that. You know, you have these different ones here. Like this one, that gives you massive lifesteal. It gives you a little bit of passive lifesteal, and then you can activate it for even more, which is really nice. I actually used that with FaZe not too long ago because she essentially doubles your attack whenever she uses her super. So, you know, you can attack twice as fast and you're stealing life on top of that. You become pretty much unkillable at that point. So, next screen is your attributes, and you set your attributes using gems. So, these gems here, this is pretty much saying, you know, what gem is going to be active after I've put so many points into this attribute, which in this case we're looking at agility. So, you know, slot 1, we're going to get an auto health potion after we've put 7 points in, which is slot 7. You're going to get fast travel, and you know, you can set these up however you want. I just happen to pick fast travel, and then you choose these gems for each of these attributes, which sadly enough I don't have any intellect gems right now. Oh wait, okay, I didn't have any of these last time, so I'll go ahead and set these up real quick while I'm in here. Let's see, auto shield. When you fall below health, you get, you know, when you fall below 25% health, you get a 61.4 point shield. Which that can be nice because it acts as a little bit of a buffer, you know, unless you're dealing with somebody that just one-shots you, you know, that can mean the difference between getting away and giving the enemy a kill. Me personally, I like auto mana potions because, you know, these give you mana regen when you fall below a certain amount of mana. They're passive, you don't have to keep an eye on them. It's a really nice skill to have. Okay, that was something I neglected to mention, which I didn't notice. And you can only have a maximum of 6 gems and a minimum of 3. So you want to make sure to adhere to that. Which is the same thing for your cards. You can only have a maximum of 12 cards, so you got to keep an eye on that. So I'm thinking here. My highest attribute is going to be agility, which this is something I'm just now looking into. Like I said, these changes are pretty new, and I still haven't gotten all these down yet. So if I go back to my gems, I want most of my stuff to be in agility, because that's where most of my points are going to go. You know, mana reactor, we don't need that one a whole lot. You know, we've got 4 gems equipped right now. But Countess happens to be one of those classes that is really mana hungry. So I want to put some mana stuff on here too. You know, we'll put an auto mana potion. Let's see, deadly mana. Killing a minion increases max mana by 1.2. This can actually be very powerful early game, because that makes me think of a good combo. But we'll come back to that in a second. Experience, that's not really very high up. But this requires 7 slots. If we go back here, the card I was talking to you, or the card I was telling you about, this Coal the Wheat card. The reason this is powerful because this automatically gives you a kill on any enemy minions that have less than 20% of their health. So it essentially gives you the ability to last hit enemies way quicker. You know, it allows you to do it way easier. And the Countess's, you know, energy siphon actually ties into that. But the only problem is we're going to have to decide which one of these we want to take off. Frenzy. I actually haven't used Frenzy yet, and although it does give you bonus attack speed, it also increases your damage too. I mean, that's just the nature of Frenzy in RPGs. Actually, I already had that one equipped. Tower Strider. This one's actually neat because it makes you run faster whenever you're near any structure. It can make it a lot easier to move around your side of the map, which I'm actually going to equip that because that could be useful early game. Back to our gyms here, you know, we pretty much got these set up. And, you know, you go to your last screen, you review everything, your cards, your gems. You name it here, which I've already shown you my naming scheme for my decks. And if you go to these, you can actually view your cards, like which ones you have, what level they are. Now with the cards, if you go into them, you will see that in PvP, card levels are capped at 1. So keep that in mind if you decide to spend money to level these up. Let's see. Okay, that's just reflecting the cost on the card. Okay. And then your gems, you know, you can look at your gems. It's pretty much, as far as the gems, it's only going to show you the ones that you have. I think it might be that way on the cards too. I don't remember if they changed that or not. You know, like we have this one here, 20% chance to reduce basic damage taken by 50. That could be very powerful, especially if you're using a tank build. You know, especially on a tankier character like Grux. Like say we'll go to heroes. You know, if you go to a character that has a lot of durability, maybe not Grux, maybe somebody else. Yeah, like somebody like Rampage who has a lot of durability, they're gonna have a lot of health, and you always want to play to a particular character's strengths. I mean, you can try to balance them out, but really that's the point of having different heroes, is you're gonna want to play to their strengths instead of trying to balance them out, because you know you're wanting to use them in a particular way, and that's one reason that the character selection works the way it does too. And then you have rewards that come in the form of chests, which I actually have one. I'm gonna open it. And you have, you know, you have Song of the Sentinel, blah blah blah, Living Guardian. Actually, that looks kind of neat. Oh, that stacks armor on you when you land basic attacks. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. You know, and then you get loot crates, which is simply Paragon's form of microtransactions, because if I was to go to try to open it, you will see that I have no crates. And to get more crates, you have to buy coins. And what do you need to buy coins? You need money. So yeah, you have microtransactions in this game, you know. Take that for what it is. I normally hate microtransactions. In the case of this game, it actually works because microtransactions only apply to like cosmetic items, you know, things like this. You know, sometimes you might get a couple of crappy items here and there, but these loot crates are mostly for this kind of stuff. You know, everything else is earned purely in game. Now, as far as upgrading this stuff, you'll notice that if I want to level this up, I can spend coins to do that. But when you go back and look, you will see. You can see I don't have that one actually. But if you go back and look at cards, you will see once again they are capped at level 1. This is by design. This is so you can't just, you know, dump $400 into the game and just upgrade all your cards to maximum and just destroy everybody. It doesn't work that way. Which I don't understand why you would want to level up your cards if they don't have any effect in PvP, being as PvP is really the only thing you can do right now. But I digress. So now that we've looked at all that, we'll go ahead and play. And I've actually played enough to where I can do player versus player. when they changed it, they undid a lot of the stuff people had because of the changes that they made. And you can read up on those changes on their website. But basically, you only have to play one game, and then you can unlock PvP. Now, it might be possible that non-PvP could apply to, you know, like co-op versus AI and this one over here. So, I mean, maybe that's what it means. I don't know. So this part right here, we might be searching for players for a couple minutes, and it might take a couple minutes to set up the match. So I mean, if you want to watch that just to kind of learn how it works, that's fine, you know, or, you know, feel free to pause it or, you know, whatever while you're waiting. Because I'm not going to expect you to sit here and watch me watch the screen while it loads. That's just dumb. Yeah, automatically I'm going to go count this. Now, this game being a MOBA, and especially coupled with the fact that you will be dealing with players that play on PC. This game is cross-platform with PC, even though it's exclusive to PS4. So you will come across PC players, and I'm not gonna lie, PC players can be pretty toxic. I had my bout with that, and honestly, I would say just let it roll off your back and play the way you want, but, you know, try to be a team player at the same time, because it is a team game. And somebody didn't pick in time, so the draft got aborted. Now we have to start all over again. You also get a lot of people that go into matchmaking and then for some reason they have to put their controller down or they're just not paying attention. Kind of sucks because it's a waste of time. And waiting. Okay, good. The last player readied up. Oh, how dare you. Catch more flies with vinegar than honey. Never hurts to ask. Kind of like asking a girl out. If she happens to say no, then so be it. You never know, he might be willing to relent. But it's my turn to pick next, so... probably going to force me to pick something else. Which Countess is really the only hero I play. So... who here is similar to Countess? Since this guy's going to force me to choose someone else. Well, we'll pick Aurora. Why not? Yeah, and I imagine what he did too. He probably had his cursor sitting right there so that when the game started he could just press the button. It doesn't happen very often though. I get to play Countess most of the time. It's not like I don't ever get to play her. I don't think I've ever played Aurora. That is cool as hell. We'll just go with the standard. I mean, I can't be picking that bad of a character, because, I mean, I've gotten my ass kicked by Aurora on more than a few occasions, so... kind of gonna prevent me from playing my usual deck, though. I'll have to figure out something else to play. Order and growth. I mean, that's mostly a defense class. We'll go with Knowledge of Chaos, why not? Can I equip any of these right off the bat? Yes. Actually, no, that takes 10. Well, let's get into it. So, press the middle button. We'll go ahead and go to left lane. Warfrost. Directional Leap. I'll take that first. Because that'll be good for drawing aggro and getting out of danger and shits. And this isn't necessarily a live action game. You do have a set attack speed in this game, so you know it's not completely live action like that. It's just a perspective's different is all. Yeah, and you'll notice we can bring up this, adjust this stuff on the fly. I'm going to choose agility, you know, and that'll show you different stuff that you can And that's how that frozen simulacrum works. It's really nice. Especially since when enemies attack it, it either slows them down and or freezes them. It can be very powerful. You better play that Countess right, being that you wouldn't let me play her. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. I will get... Ooh, Glacial Charge. I forgot about that one. So Glacial Charge is neat because you can make a bridge with it. And not only that, but you can make it any direction you want. You notice it brings up a little thing here so you can decide where your path is. If you're looking up here... I'm gonna go in the jungle, I don't want to mess with this. I'm gonna try to find a cliff so I can demonstrate this real quick. You notice I was... That's just so, you know, that's just to communicate with the teammates, let them know what you're doing. You know, make it easier for them to strategize with you. Especially since I'm on PS4 and I don't have a keyboard. It's kind of problematic for me to actually talk. Don't think so. Whereas Countess is more of a ganker and a damage dealer. You know, she's really good at soloing lanes, but she's kind of squishy. You have to be careful with her. You know, she doesn't have a whole lot of life. But with Aurora, you know, she's a little more ability focused, you know, she can jump out of danger and things like that. It's all in how you use her. Actually, sprint. Yeah, you can't use that while you're taking damage though, so don't rely on it too much. Gag order, that's pretty nice. Fleet-footed, that'll give us attack speed, let's go with that. Let them know I'm on my way to mid lane. Of course you need help. Oh wait, that's not the... I'm gonna go help him. And you notice something, and you probably won't notice just offhand, but I'm making a lot of use of that map in the upper screen. It actually gives you a lot of information. Because if I'm in a lane by myself and I see somebody disappear into the jungle and it looks like they're heading my direction, that's a good indication of Chimera. I'm gonna stick close to him. Hoarfrost, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna Hoarfrost you. See ya. As you can tell, she's got a lot of escape power. That's what happens when you try to solo your lane and don't bother communicating with it. Sit close to this guy, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, Chimera is a pretty powerful hero, and if somebody knows how to play him, you want to sit there. Especially if you're playing a tree coming in at you. You seen, I was able to move far enough away that they really can't keep up with me. I think I was out for blood, man. Is he chasing me? Or cross. I'll put another point into that. Why not? Defend left lane. They're really pushing. Oh man, they're really pushing hard on left lane right now. Yeah, you never want to take on mobs by yourself either. You always want to attack your You always want to attack with your minions. I'll have to finish this push so I can check myself. Oh, it does damage when they touch it. Or glacial charge. No, it doesn't do damage. Okay. Yeah, you see that timer in the bottom corner? That's a card that I have equipped. And it increases my movement speed by 8%, but when I get attacked, it reduces that to 4%. But I'm still slightly faster than I was. Okay. Sometimes these mean different skins. It's hard to actually, it'd be faster to just teleport to base. Oh, nope, I'm gonna die. That's okay, I needed to go back to base anyway. I just didn't want to give him the gold for killing me. Okay. Golden touch. That one might be good if you're needing gold or if you're jungling, but teleport, no. A lot of these take knowledge, so I need to be careful. Basic attack will cost 25 mana. Ah, and deal an additional 100 ability damage. That's nice. Yeah, fast travel. There we go. And cryo-sizing. Let's see, glacial charges are 1. I gotta remember those. Notice I'm gaining attack speed whenever I put it on, whenever I put my points on agility as well, so attack speed really comes in handy. Oh, oops. I'm used to the old control scheme, they changed that too. I'm still hitting wrong buttons every now and then. This is one of those decks, it's pretty expensive. I'm trying to be careful. Dash. Let's unequip that one and go with sprint instead. Well, nitro boost, that gives you sprint. Frozen Simulator. Oh wow, I had lots of points that needed to be spent. Okay. actually like Aurora though. It seems like she gets a lot of attack speed. Whereas Countess is considerably slow. Yeah. Always let your minions go out in front. Good luck getting your minions past that. I actually like that because it creates a physical barrier that people can't move through. It's actually really nice. Let's see. Hoarfrost is L1. Don't think so. Let's see. I've got 6 points. Need 3,000 more gold and I'll be able to equip that. I'm kind of taking my time with my spells this time around. They are pushing hard on this side. We're up. We'll push harder right back. Oh wow. Wow, look at that. Holy shit. Do some jungling to get us some gold, because we're not making very much gold. Gotta have the card power. But the stream seems to be working a little better this time than it did last time. With my Countess, I would already have already pushing our inhibitor. Or wait, we've already lost the inhibitor on this side. Gotta protect it, because if the enemy gets it, they will get a huge buff that will be really hard to fight back against. Might be trying to go for Orb Prime. Oh yeah, quick explanation. Orb Prime, basically what that is a really powerful It's a really powerful enemy on the map, a neutral enemy. It's actually where that purple dot is. And if you can kill it, you get a really powerful buff that lasts for a good couple minutes or so. It can be enough to push back a motor defeat. Yeah, here we go. Alright, I think we're gonna attack Word Prime now. Or not. No, 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 no. I tried. Ganked in the jungle. Kind of losing momentum here. We can still push back. They've only got 2 towers. Oh, hello! We are already in the fort. Poor Frost. Yeah. We gotta push them out of our base. I like Aurora. She's a good raw melee. She seems way better suited to it than Countess. The thing with Countess though, if he can get good enough damage, he can get good enough ability damage, ability armor penetration, he can be a real big game. Alright. We gotta push this side. This is our only hope. law will follow you. Allied inhibitor. They got another inhibitor. No, we can push back if we're smart about it. Not exactly the best in solo. I mean, I've seen her kick ass, I just haven't played her. No. No surrender. No surrender. Push their inhibitors. There we go. Pressure. If we keep going, I'm gonna put more. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going in agility. Attack right lane, push that shit. That is our only hope right now. Those enchanted strikes. It's using mana, but that's okay. As long as I leave enough for a retreat. I don't get why. Not really sure what warding means, but I'm pretty sure we cannot do anything with Lord Prime right now. Excuse me, guys. Nope. You're not getting me with that. Crap. I'll upgrade that again. Why not? Oh, this ain't good. They are attacking way too quick. Yeah. Well. Dang, I didn't get any hero kills at all. And this guy. I'm pretty sure he's not a noob, or he wouldn't have picked this character that fast. The way he was playing way too aggressively. And we got an epic chest. Oh, we got a loot crate, that's what that is. I'm just gonna say that he wasn't right for the team. Let's see. Yeah, those two guys were plenty helpful. Got another key. I like we can use it. Yeah. And you notice it said down there, you will always receive an item you don't already own. And I'm probably going to get something for a character I don't even use. That's why I don't care about loot crates. Yeah, we'll accept it. That looks like a new skin for... which hero is that? I'm trying to think of which hero that is. Richter? No. Wraith? Maybe? Oh, no, Wraith has a rifle. He is a ranged attacker. Greystone, that's who that is. Oh wow, is he red by default? Oh, I had him using the red skin. That one's actually pretty cool. I like that. Master Greystone. just use the original, why not? It's funny that he gets a shield, but you really can't use it in this game. Just a random thought. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a break for just a sec, guys. If there's anybody watching, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we're back here. Alright, welcome back, guys. Had to take a quick break there, get something to eat, handle some business, human stuff. Just looking at a couple things here and then we'll hop back into it. Okay. Alright, let's hop back into some gameplay here. We've gotten a couple good matches in. I do kind of like that they give you more rewards in games like this because the matches can be pretty long. And curiously enough, one of the other things I don't like about this game is just the punishments they have for people that leave games. Now, I know how a lot of people feel about that. I mean, my personal opinion, life happens, you know. And if you have to get up and do something for 30 seconds and you come back and they kicked you out of the game for an activity, it's just like, you know, like they want you to be plugged in, sitting behind your controller, playing, like, constantly, the whole time. And when I'm not required by other life stuff to do that, sure, I'm down for that. But, you know, those are just my thoughts on the matter. Oh, this is something I've never really... Let me see. And yep, he already took Countess. We did okay as Aurora last time. I'll just have to change up my last off. I'll just have to get in the habit of snatching that spot whenever the game starts. Because people be greedy, unfortunately. And your only recourse is to be greedy right back. And they wonder why us gamers get called weird. One of the things you'll learn about me, I like to prattle about deeper subjects. That's just my thing. I'm a very philosophical person, as you'll come to realize. So, I'm one of those people, I don't put on masks for people, no matter where I am. I mean, we have everybody, I mean, you know, we all have a persona to an extent, but I don't like knowledge chaos. Yeah, I won't go with that again. Horcrux. There we go. And I be in the jungle. Since I'm jungling, I'm gonna stick to mid lane. As I was saying, you know, I like a, you know, I like a tag. Sometimes I feel that. And, you know, that stuff's not always going to be what a lot of people consider to be gamer friendly anymore. And that's okay by me, you know. It's not my aim to make everyone happy per se. You know, of course I'm trying. But, you know, that doesn't matter. You know, it has no meaning if I'm not being me in the process. You know, and if I have to not be me. Alright, ranting over. I don't think I've ever seen this before. He tried. He really did. Oh, 2,000. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I know. I've been in this territory already. She's not as damaging 1v1 as Countess. She is really nice for jungle. She is nowhere near as fragile. She doesn't handle herself so well against heroes. I don't know. Could be the particular deck I'm using too. I made our team some money. Sprint. Let's go with that. Glacial. Presence in Black Room. I'll take that first. Oh, I've got a couple actually. Got your back, dog. There we go. was pretty cool. Defend right lane, he said. I'll be right back, he said. Guess what? I'm not picking up your slack anymore. Wasted that. Crap. I told you, I'm a jungler. That's what I do. I am by no means an expert in this game. No, that one's already been taken. Is our prime almost ready? Already. 75. So your horses. There we go. Try it. Yeah, I know what you're doing. teleport forward 1,500 units. That's not even very far to be honest. Frozen simulacrum. Oh, it probably gives you extra distance when you do that. Careful. Careful, buddy. I'm not picking up your slack. Right lane, sprint, activate. Yeah, I see you. Shadow plane, you think I'm stupid, don't you? I don't have a keyboard and can't watch you. Here, how about this? What? I can run faster than you. We're working towards that one. We want the Enchanted Strikes. I definitely like that one when I used it last game. And I didn't leave mid, I was in jungle. Or person. I'm not even very good at MOBAs, and I know that much. Oh, blink. That's what that is. Missed it. By you in your drums. Oh wow. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh no. Should have used my teleporter. You know what? I could have got away from that. The more you know. I couldn't help but notice that no one's pushing their lanes. Wow, where'd he come we go. Fast travel. Better movement speed when out of combat. guys gave me. Have a lot of movement bugs right now. Probably gonna stick with them until we start pushing more because yeah, defend right lane and there's nobody over here. What the fuck do you expect me to do? I can make the team most money. The most money, I should say. No one's defending our core. Nice. That's how you do it. You have the last say and you block and you move on with your life. This life's too short for drama. send you a friend request because you're a nice person. Yay! Goody. Yeah, I'm gonna check something really quick. I gotta go into my PS menu, so you're gonna see that blue screen for a second. I wanna check and see if he's on PC. Actually, I should have checked that while I was in the scoreboard, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, it didn't show it in there, I don't think. He's probably a PC player. Well, that's interesting. Currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Here, I got my PC open. Let me do a speed test real quick. As both my computer and my PS4 are using Wi-Fi. At the moment, I'm having used Wi-Fi. I don't have an Ethernet cable long enough to reach back here. Getting like 30, 40 plus download. Oh, okay, there we go. He's in my game. Alright, let's start this up. Countess. Okay. See, when people just communicate, I'm more than willing to cooperate. I rhymed. That was a complete accident. I have an upload of 19%. Why is it saying I can't stream very good? That is so weird. Draft complete. Alright, I'll go mid. I'll just have to adjust my strategy accordingly. Shadow worm with the fog wall. Oh, welcome to the jungle. Okay. No, no. Got it in the middle, guys. They take off the, Oh, it's burst, not regen. Okay. wow. Okay. You and your flames are about to make me mad. Gotta go. Boosted speed when near structures. I like that vitality gem, man. I love it. Alright, I'm good, guys. Yeah, I see you up there. Alright, it's Coal of the Week. Got our boost. Here you go. Alright. Swamp Stalker. Well, yeah, you know what? I actually should take that one. Execute minions. Vader Mage, nah. Guard Piercer, 22 basic armor protection. Let's take that one off. Yeah, screw it. Keep it on, I can't equip the other one yet. On my way to mid. Alright. There we go. Oh man, oh man, oh man, what is that? Oh god. No, I'm probably not gonna make it. I gotta go back and heal, guy. Damn it, still can't avoid that. Probably put a point here, take that off. Yeah, that's the one that I need. There we go. Used up all my mana. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase him down. Have any mana, so y'all are gonna have to do the brunt of the work. Well. Nope, screw that. Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. back on. Another point of fatality. Did not want to put that in there, like, but that's alright. Mid lane's clear for the moment. Yeah, I see you up there. Better than get roasted by this guy. Ow. That guy, man. Oh, man. Probably using the shadow plane ability or something. Here, I'm gonna pause the broadcast for just a second. see if that improves the quality. I noticed it was pixelated when I looked over. There requires 6, and I need 2 more points in the other one. Come on, guys, keep pushing. That guy with the 2 blades, I don't like him at all. Perfect foil to my strategy. I cannot hold that. No. I can do anybody good dead. Mana. Oh man, oh man. No, not surrendering. health does that guy have? Are you serious? T 3%. I might as well defend the freaking core at this point. I'm like purely on mid at this point. I don't think we're gonna win. We're fucked. Y'all need to attack, because I'm too squishy to do that. Okay, that pretty much, yeah, that pretty much ends our time on Paragon for today. Yeah, because we have to update at this point, man. It's already 3 o'clock here. To anybody who came by to watch and anybody that stopped by to rewatch the stream, thank you so much for joining me. This is a good little foray into the game that is Paragon. Thank you all, and have a good night.